Hey folks, Chris here with the Crab Apple Cottage. Today I'm doing another Prepper Pantry haul. I went to two stores for this haul. I went to Ollie's and I got a few things there. I didn't find a whole lot. And then I went to Walmart and got the bulk of this. So this trip I was looking specifically to stock up on some things that we eat every day that we go through pretty quickly, as well as some ingredients that we use to make some of our Prepper Pantry meals. So we've got a lot of the staples already stocked. Rice, spaghetti noodles and various pastas and noodles, flour, sugar, beans, canned meats, canned veggies, all that stuff. So what I've been doing lately is I have been using the ingredients from our Prepper Pantry to make Prepper Pantry meals. And as I make those meals, I've been noting what ingredients I need to get more of. So a lot of this stuff that I've been getting is stuff that will complement our staples. So a lot of this stuff is high in sugar and sodium and stuff because it is, like I said, flavoring or extra stuff that goes with the staples. So let me show you what I got. So I went to Ollie's and I did pick up a couple of insect repellent. It's going to be the season for insect repellent soon. We do cookouts and stuff like that outside. Occasionally working in the garden, I get some insect issues. So these were probably last year's. They were on sale for $2.99. I got two of those. Last week we had a tornado warning, and my son and I spent some time down in the basement during the warning, and I took my phone and my phone charger down there because my phone was just about dead. But what I realized is that the only plug in the cellar is up in a corner by the ceiling, kind of far away from anything. So I didn't have an extension cord. So I did buy an extension cord to use down in the basement. So something to keep in mind when you're thinking about your preps. You know, spend some time using your preps or accessing the space that you might have to shelter in to see what it is you need, because that's when I realized that we needed an extension cord down there. Okay, so probably the bulk of this is cereal. My son is 13. He eats a lot of cereal. He eats it for breakfast. He eats it for snacks sometimes. It's just a really quick, easy meal, quick, easy snack. So we go through, I probably buy 2 boxes of cereal every time I go to the grocery store, which is maybe every other week. But we've been going through a lot of cereal lately, and I just decided that because of shortages and stuff, I wanted to stock up on a lot of cereal at one go so we wouldn't have to go for several weeks or even months. So I got all this cereal. The 2 smaller bags right here were from Ollie's, so we got those. But the bigger bags, all the rest of them were from Walgreens. So things like Honey Bunches of Oats back here, Frosted Mini Wheats, off-brand Frosted Mini Wheats, stuff like that. Alright, another big purchase for me this week was season packets. Like I said, we have a lot of rice and beans, we have a lot of potted meat, and I was looking for seasonings that we can use to spice those up to make complete meals. Now, I do have quite a wide variety of individual seasonings like dried basil and cinnamon and pepper, all that stuff. So I do cook with those, but I find that these packets are really easy, kind of foolproof way to sort of start your meals. So when I make a pot of chili, for example, I will use 1 or 2 of these chili seasoning mix packets along with my beans, my meat, my tomato sauce, my tomato juice, that sort of thing. And then I will add additional seasonings as needed. So maybe additional red pepper flakes, cumin, whatever. But I do like these spice packets as sort of a starter for different meals. So I got a lot of the chili. Like I said, we probably use 2 of them per pot of chili. A lot of the tacos, these are things that we eat frequently, chili and tacos. I got a lot of the brown gravy mixes because I made a Prepper Pantry meal the other day in which it was just like a beef tips and noodles, shelf-stable beef tips and noodles. So I used a can of Keystone beef, and I dumped that in a pot, including the juice and the broth and everything, put in 2 packets of the brown gravy mix, added in a small can of mushrooms and a can of sliced carrots that had been drained. Heated it all up. It made a really nice gravy. And then I topped it over egg noodles and mashed potatoes. So that would be a quick Prepper Pantry meal. So while I have lots of mashed potatoes, I have lots of egg noodles, I have lots of canned beef, I needed to get a few more canned carrots, brown gravy mix, and mushrooms. So I did get a lot of the brown gravy mix. I also picked up some of these fried rice packets. These are really nice to make chicken fried rice with canned chicken and your pantry rice. You can also add additional soy sauce or whatever, but these are just a nice place to sort of start the flavor. And then the turkey gravy mix will go with our canned turkey. So those are all for the prepper pantry. I did pick up some masa corn flour. We have cornmeal. It's a little bit coarser. We use it to make cornbread, that sort of thing. But I wanted to try my hand at making maybe tortilla chips or corn tortillas, stuff like that. So I picked up some of that. I picked up some of this water flavoring, this Great Value water flavoring. This is the pineapple mango. I love this stuff. It's kind of pricey, but we don't drink soda or juice. I drink primarily water here, and I like to add this sugar-free flavoring to it. Some other shelf-stable meals and ingredients that I purchased for the prepper pantry include this tuna helper kit. We'll use this with the cans of tuna in our prepper pantry. Some of this pastaroni angel hair pasta mix. I picked up some more carrots. That's going to go with the beef meal that I told you about, as well as the mixed vegetables. Now those are going to go with our chicken fried rice. So you'll use your rice, your can of chicken, a can of mixed vegetables, your packet of seasoning, and you got a meal there. I wanted to try this. I'm trying to try different types of canned foods and vegetables, and I really like cabbage, so I wanted to see what the seasoned cabbage tasted like. I also got this Hanover cut green beans and whole potatoes in ham flavored sauce. I wanted to try that as well. I do like ham with green beans, potatoes, and corn. It's kind of one of my summer meals that I make with ingredients fresh from the garden. But I wanted to see what that tasted like from the shelf. I could add a can of ham to it, a can of corn, make it a complete meal. Picked up some of the mushrooms. These will go with the beef tips and noodles meal that I just told you about. A lot of people stock these Hungry Jack potatoes. I have made my own dehydrated potatoes. It's kind of a lot of work to shred and dehydrate potatoes, so I just wanted to give these a shot and see what these taste like and how those would work for us. I'm also trying to stock some different types of meats that would give us some flavor, some ingredients. So these bacon pieces will be good with like fresh greens from the garden if you're into cooked greens, which I really, really like cooked greens, as well as this bacon flavored Spam. We tried a can of that the other day and we like it. We're actually eating it in our eggs. It's pretty good. It tastes, like a mix between Spam and bacon, so not bad. So I got some more of that. I also got a lot more of the ground chicken or the shredded chicken, because what I find is that we use chicken in a lot of our recipes. So chicken fried rice, chicken tortilla soup, all that stuff. So I picked up some more chicken as well as this can of roast beef to try. I've never tried that. Some sauces. I got the Sweet Baby Ray's and a thing of ketchup back there. Now, I made another prepper pantry meal the other day in which I took a can of Keystone pork and drained it and then mixed it with Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce and made shredded pork sliders. They were really, really easy and fast. I mean, it was like less than 10 minutes, 5 minutes, and it was super good. So I decided to get some more Sweet Baby Ray's to go with our canned pork. I also used to drink a lot of protein shakes, Premier protein shakes, the cafe latte flavor. They have caffeine in them, and so much caffeine as a cup of coffee, and I was drinking those instead of coffee, but they've just gotten they haven't really increased in price. I've just decided that I really can't justify spending the money on them, so I'm switching back to coffee. So I decided to go and stock up on some more coffee, some creamer, and I got some plain creamer back there. So switching over from the fancy protein shakes back to plain old coffee. So there you go, guys. That is what I got. I did want to point out that these seasoning packets, most of them are the Great Value brand, and they're like under $1 each. I would say some of them are around 60 cents, 60 to 80 cents, but they're all under $1. So those are a pretty good deal. But there you go. That's what I got for my prepper pantry this week. Like I said, it's just a lot of stuff to supplement my staples. I've got, tons and tons and tons of rice and beans and noodles and pasta, and I just needed some other things that we eat on a regular basis and some ingredients to kind of season those staples. So that's what I got today. If you guys enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and I'll talk to you later.